What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to a brand new episode on my channel. As always, I'm Jay, and today, guys, I'm going to be reviewing and comparing the Criterion Blu-ray set of the Bruce Lee films, aka Bruce Lee's Greatest Hits, which was just released, as a matter of fact. And guys, I finally got my hands on it, and of course, as you've seen some of the other episodes on my channel, you might figure out that I am a major Bruce Lee fan. But like I said, guys, as a Bruce Lee fan, I've got this, but I also have several other box sets, so before you buy this, definitely check out this video so that way you can know what you're in store for. And of course, guys, if you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe. But without further ado, let's dig into the Bruce Lee Criterion Collection. So the box itself is in a nice kind of pop art format, which is what they've been doing, and they even did with the Godzilla Showa era set. But basically, the box set comes in a nice little slipcover, and it's awesome because it actually has all of Bruce Lee's films, all 5 of them, for the first time in one boxed set. And as you can see, if you open up the case here, you actually get the, like I said, the discs all in one nice little folder here. You get the Big Boss, you have Fist of Fury, Way of the Dragon, Enter the Dragon, Game of Death, and then you have 2 discs with special features and supplements on them. As you notice, there's actually a little magazine that ended up coming in here, and this one is actually kind of a set of posters, and also a little write-up is included. It actually has castings and pages where it focuses on all the films, Big Boss, like I said, Fist of Fury, and then we have Game of Death and everything, which, as many Bruce Lee fans know, was the last film that was released as far as this goes, but it was actually never completed by Bruce himself before his passing. So just for comparison, what we started off with as far as Bruce Lee films and box sets and everything was the Master Collection, which had all 4 of the Golden Harvest films, of course, and then it had Bruce Lee, the Legend, included as well. And then you had the Ultimate Collection, which had the original uncut versions or international versions of his films. This, however, did include Game of Death 2, which, again, if it's not really Bruce Lee, why the hell would you include it? I hate when they do that in box sets. It makes no damn sense. I don't care if Golden Harvest made the film or not. It should not be in any Bruce Lee set, and I'm kind of upset that they ended up including it in this one as well. And I don't know if it was just mine, but the Game of Death disc actually was the same as this one, where it had no special features, even though it boasted having some. Up until now, my favorite release was my Shout Factory because it has the booklet, it has the DVDs of the films and the Blu-rays, and it has extra features per each one, and it has a couple documentaries right here included as well. The thing is that this booklet format is pretty damn awesome, especially for a Bruce Lee fan like myself. I like having a lot of behind the scenes and visual stuff, and I love Bruce Lee's kind of philosophies and quotes and everything. Plus, I thought they got very clever with the packaging. Now, of course, this right here is definitely hard to display in any capacity, which is unfortunate, but it's worth it because it's, Bruce Lee, it's collecting the films and everything, and it's pretty damn awesome in my opinion. And of course, like I said, up until now, you had to get Enter the Dragon separately. So of course, like I said, one of the biggest aspects of this release is the fact that you get in all 5 of Bruce Lee's films in one collection. And that's a major thing because originally you'd have to get box sets that only had all 4 of his Golden Harvest films and then the Enter the Dragon, which would be on a separate DVD or Blu-ray in and of itself. And not only that, but this box set actually has the original theatrical release of Enter the Dragon, which has not been in print ever since the DVD release way back when. Which is great because growing up, I always watched the original theatrical version of Enter the Dragon. My VHS that I had, that I used to love to watch, and I felt like the pacing was awesome. So I am so glad that they actually restored the original version of the film and that you have both right in this box set. And the supplements, like I said, with Criterion are always top notch. They're always taking a very academic look at a lot of the different films that they end up doing. And with this, it's no different. You actually have new material in this with Matthew Polly, who is a Bruce Lee biographer, and he essentially breaks down each film based on where Bruce was in his life at that point. Now, one of the things I do complain about is the fact that some of these special features actually made their way from these onto this set. Plus, it doesn't have all of the special features and behind the scenes stuff as the Enter the Dragon release, and it doesn't have all of the documentaries as collected inside of the actual Shout Factory release. So it's a little weird, but it doesn't bring down the set itself at all. Visually, this is the best that these films have looked. The way that they restored this for some reason just looks a little bit better to me. I don't know if it's just, you know, the settings on my TV or whatever, but the Shout Factory release of these films, it left a little bit to be desired. This right here, it only has the original audio from the mono soundtrack, so I think that's the great thing though, because it doesn't add that little track where there's a whole bunch of stupid sound effects like it did amongst other releases. Even though, you know, you might like a little bit of surround sound, which this has a little bit of, it's unnecessary and it kind of takes me out anytime I watch the films, generally speaking. Now, when comparing the Bruce Lee Criterion Collection to the last iteration box set, as it were, from Shout Factory, this one definitely loses out on the fact that it doesn't have the DVD counterparts. Now, Shout Factory has plenty of discs because it has the DVDs included with all the films. You have a little bit more audio options, although I think that the new audio for the Ultimate collections, which is included on this, which adds stupid special effects, is unnecessary. So overall, guys, if you're a Bruce Lee fan, you definitely need this in your collection, and I believe that it is on sale now. Go to the Criterion Collection website, order it. It's about $100. I got mine for just a little under $100 plus shipping, and I'm so glad that I did. And yeah, this is the last box set that I'll ever need for Bruce Lee, and I can't really say much more about it, guys. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me on this little review and comparison. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for getting me to 370 plus subscribers. And guys, if you dug this video, make sure again you do a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you are subscribed, hit that bell button. That way you never miss a moment of my content. But until next time, guys, I'm Jay. So take care and bye.